in the second part of the video, I'm going to show you how to add a movie or video in the background with a second video in the front. So let's pretend you want to be chased by a dog. You could have a video of a dog running towards you, and then you could stand in front of the green screen and pretend you're running, and you could create the illusion that you were being chased by a dog. In the demo, it's not going to make much sense, but I'm going to use a video of being inside a car, so it looks like you're in a car, but I'm going to just use the newscast video again, so it's going to look like she's moving or that she's inside a car as she's doing the newscast. So this is how you do it. It's very similar to how we just did the first one. Again, go back to your storyline, and you can see that I have the first part of the video here. I'm going to click on my second panel, and I am going to go back to add photo or video. And remember that you want to add the video that you want in the background first. So I'm going to select the video of looking out the car window, or the back window, and I'm going to say open. And I want to insert it after the current panel. And there it is. Now, I'm just going to quickly add a transition between the two so that they don't skip. Okay, so now we're ready to add another movie on top of this video. So we're going to go, I like to go to the timeline view first when we do it. I'm going to add photo or video. And again, I'm going to choose the newscast, the general newscast. And I'm going to say open. And then just as before, we want to insert it on the internal overlay track of the selected panel, which, as you can see, that movie that I just brought in is what's selected. So I'm going to click on that last option and say OK. Again, it's going to jump to that internal track view. I'm going to just move that up a little bit so you can see it. And for some reason, Roxio always brings the overlay in about 5 seconds. Notice there's a little lapse of time. So right away I like to move it over to the very beginning. Now we had talked about this with the last one. It's a little trickier when you're putting a movie in the background with a movie over the top, because you just can't extend this, because with a movie there's a beginning and an end. With a photo, it can be shown up as long as you want. So unless you're going to repeat it, you actually have a limit to how long that movie is going to be up. It does look like that the movie is actually a little bit longer than the general news, but when you're working on this, you might want to make sure that whatever you videotape in front of your green screen, if it's 30 seconds of videoing, whatever you want to put in the back, make sure it's at least, if not longer than 30 seconds, because you can always clip it and make it shorter. So, just like in the last time, for the photo, I'm going to line it up so that they end at the same time. But again, notice that we didn't remove the green, so if I play it, you're going to hear the car, but you can't see anything.